This topic's about outcome thinking, which really in a nutshell boils down to thinking about what you want to go for and then going for it. Sometimes I think we're sold the way of thinking that, well, as long as you work hard, everything will come to you. It's not quite true, because how do you know what to work towards? And how do you know whether the actions you're taking are taking you closer towards what you want or further away? So we have to be a little bit smarter than that. So I call this actually working smarter, not harder. We've got to start by thinking about, well, what do we want? So we've got to get really clear about that. Otherwise, we might be using our energy to go in 100 different directions, and we're probably be running around like a chicken with our head cut off, just getting nowhere and achieving nothing. So once we focus our thought onto, well, where do I want to head and why do I want to head there? And if we can get excited about the reasons why we want to achieve that particular thing, that's going to give us a little bit of fuel to get us motivated to work towards that. And then, of course, once we have a think about what we want to do, then we've got to think about, well, okay, what are some of the steps I can take to actually get me there? So then we break down the task or break down the project into bite-sized or manageable chunks, and then we start walking towards it. Now, here's where, if we've got the habit of working hard and not thinking too much about our hard work and where it's taking us, we can just slog and persist and realize we're not going anywhere. So a really important step is to take stock from time to time and go, okay, I'm taking all these actions. Are they being effective? Are they taking me where I want to go? Am I walking towards my goal, or am I actually getting further away from it? That's a really important set of questions to ask yourself when you're trying to achieve something. And then sometimes we might be getting information that, well, I'm getting further away from my goals. The steps I'm taking aren't working. And we might need to adjust our actions or our course or anything. We might just need to make some adjustments. And sometimes if we've already invested a lot of time or effort into something, it can be a really hard step to make an adjustment. But here's the thing, if we don't make that adjustment, all the hard work in the world isn't going to get us any closer to where we want to go. So that's a really important step as well. And then the final step is acting from physiology and psychology of excellence. What on earth does this mean? Well, our body and how we place our body will tell our mind how to think. Now, you will never see me in a situation like I am now making these videos. I will not be slumping, slouched in a chair. If I do that, my mind is going to be on a go slow, and I'll probably start to feel a little bit depressed and flat, and I certainly won't have the energy I need. So I'm sitting quite straight up right here now. I could be standing up with both of my feet planted on the ground. So be consciously aware of how you're putting your body and what effect it has on your thinking. Have some fun with it.